All right, let's crush the Sudoku. This one's called Earth, Wind, and Fire Speed Run by Will Power. Shout out to Will Power for commenting on a couple of my videos, dude. Appreciate you. All these Sudokus have been really awesome. Appreciate you making them. They're really fun to do. So the rules in this one are normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers in dashed regions are either powers of 2, 1, 2, 4, 8. So like all of the numbers in the regions. What does that mean? The sum of them? Numbers are either powers of 2, 1, 2, 4, 8, Earth, multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, wind, or neither, 5, 7, fire. Regions each only contain one of these three elements. So I'm seeing like this is a huge region. So this only contains, that whole thing only contains earth, wind, and fire. So this, okay, I'll move on. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to leave that highlighted if I can. All orthogonal neighbors of the same element are in the same region. Regions of the same element are not adjacent. Okay. Regions of the same element are not adjacent. Aren't there 4? So there's only 3 types of regions. So wouldn't that mean that one region could only be touching 2 other regions? Isn't that the only way that would work? Like this one's touching like 5 different regions. I'm not really sure how that works. Like this, now I have to highlight something else. This region right here, isn't it saying regions, all orthogonal neighbors of the same element are in the same region? Regions of the same element are not adjacent. Regions of the same element are not adjacent. So this 4x4 has to have these, so all of these surrounding zones have to be different from this one. That seems extremely hard to do. Like this one, those are 2 different zones. That's a different zone. That's a different zone. Then 2 more. There's 6 different zones around that. Those all have to be different from this. That seems tricky. Hopefully I'll figure that out as I go. And then Kropke pairs. So these are adjacent digits. Anything on a white dot are adjacent digits. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure this out as I go. I think the rules are clear, but it's hard for me to figure out how that works. It's hard for me to imagine a scenario where every single one of these is different from this one, but it's probably possible. Okay, so the first thing I noticed was that this massive zone has to have, and just because of this piece of this zone, and this piece I guess too, there's a couple different instances inside of this zone where there are 4 different numbers, and the only one of these things that has 4 different numbers is Earth, which is 1, 2, 4, 8. So powers of 2. So these have to be from every single digit in this entire zone is from 1, 2, 4, and 8. I'm probably just going to color that. So Earth, wind, or neither. I don't know. What color should Earth be? We'll just go brown. So that's definitely brown. So anything with four boxes that would have to be different digits has to be Earth. So this one right here, this is one zone. So that's absolutely Earth. Is that the only other? I think that's it. So that's the only thing that I can use that logic for. But that's like a lot of things. So these are all 1, 2. So and then any instance where there's a Kropke dot in here, the only way you can have 2 digits that are consecutive are 1 and 2. So these are both 1, 2 pairs. And then since these are in the same box, these have to be a 4, 8 pair, because those are the only 2 numbers left from Earth that I can put in there. So then this, because 4 and 8 see this one has to be 1 or 2. This one has to be 4 or 8 because 1 and 2 see this. So this has to be 4 or 8 because 1 and 2 see it. There's probably something going on here. I'm not really sure what it is though, this consecutive deal. So if this was an 8, this couldn't be a 9. I guess I can narrow down what this can be. This couldn't be a 9 because then I'd have to put an 8 here, which is impossible. So this is either 7, 3, or 5. This definitely can't be 8. Oh, it has to be Earth. I think the only way this works is if this is a 2. This has to go 4, 3, 2, right? So this definitely can't be a 1 because 1 isn't consecutive with any of these numbers. If this was an 8, if this was a 7 and this was an 8, then this has to be an 8 as well. Like both of these have to be brown. So if this can't be an 8, because then what do I do? Like 8, 7 to be consecutive, and then this has to be a 6, and that doesn't work. So this can't be an 8. And I'm pretty sure it can't be a 4 either, because that would indicate that this was a 4. Yeah, so this is absolutely a 2. And that's my first digit in the puzzle, which makes this a 3 and this a 4. And that's going to do a few different things. 4, 8. So 2 and 8 see these, so this is a 1-4 pair, right? Which is going to make this an 8. So these two can't be 2 and they can't be 8, and so they're 1-4. And now that 4 has to go in one of these, so this is an 8. Okay, so now 8 goes in one of these, but I don't know which one, so I can't tell which one of these is brown. Okay, so these two sections have to not be brown. So and they can't be the same because they're touching each other. And this one has 3 different digits in it. So this is wind, because wind has 3 different digits. And this is neither, which is fire. Okay, and I'll start calling that fire. I just noticed that it's labeled as fire. All right, so fire is going to be orange. Oh, that's not that different from brown. I'll try to make it. Oh no, I don't know how to use a different color palette. I'm going to use yellow instead. I think yellow is fiery too, right? This is the same brown that I've been using, right? Okay. And then so this one is wind, and I'll just make that blue, I guess, because we don't have water. So wind's going to be blue. It's a pretty dark blue, but okay, so that's interesting. So now, so brown has to go up here somewhere. Okay, so this one is touching blue and brown, so this has to be this one, and then this has to be this has to be yellow too. So these are all 5s and 7s. Oh, this is a 3, which makes it wind, and there's only 3 digits in wind, so these two are going to be the other 2 digits, which are 6 and 9. Okay, so this one is a 3 because there's only one other digit in blue, so these are 6, 9. This is interesting logic. That's kind of water falling down. This is a 3. Now these, oh, one of those is a 3. Okay. I think this probably means that this is going to be, yeah, this is absolutely yellow, because these, I think that's true. Because if these were yellow, that would be fine. But then this cell can't be blue, because blue already has 3 cells in here, and it can't be yellow because all the yellow digits are used up in this box. All the blue digits are used up in this box. So these 4 have to be brown. That's the only way that's going to work. And this has to be the other yellow digit, because yeah, like I already used 1 yellow digit in this box. So where's the other yellow digit going to go in the box? It has to go here, because I can't put it, both of these can't be yellow in either instance. So this is definitely yellow. These are definitely brown. So this is a 5 or 7. These are 1 and 8, which makes these 4 and 2. There's a 1-2 pair looking at those. Okay, so 2, 4 there. There's a 2 looking here and a 4 looking here. This is definitely a 4. This is definitely a 2. This is an 8. This is a 1. This is a 4 now, so the 8 sees it. Okay, interesting puzzle so far. I'm enjoying this. Yellow is interesting. The way yellow works out in boxes is like this. I just noticed that it was kind of weird how these split. Like if you get one cell, if you only color one cell in a cage yellow, then you have to find a 1-cell cage to put the other one in. Like if I can't make this yellow. It's impossible for me to make this yellow, because then in the rest of the box I need to find a 1-cell cage to put the other yellow in. Like this whole thing couldn't be yellow if this was, because there's only 2 numbers that I can put in a 3x3 box that are yellow. So like I could make this whole thing yellow. I can't do that, but let's, like, if I did that, that works, and then these other two things would be the other things. That actually doesn't work because this can't be yellow, because if these two were yellow, then these two would have to be yellow, and then these two numbers would see this one and it would cancel out the other one. So, like, yeah, if I try to make this 5 7, then this whole thing is 5 7, and if this is these are both 5 7, I have 3 cells that need to be 5 and 7, which is impossible. So that doesn't work. And it doesn't work if I put it here, because then I can't fill it in anywhere else. So this is just absolutely yellow, which makes both of these blue. And then I can number those, I guess. So 5 7, 3 6 9. But 3 has to go here, so 3 is going to go in one of these. I guess I can color these though. 3 6 9. This one's not going to be able to be a 3 because a 3 has to go here. So I'll mark that. 3 is one of those. This whole thing is blue. I guess I could have colored that. This one's not a 3. Okay, so this has to be yellow because it's touching blue and brown, which means this can't be yellow because it's next to it, and we need another yellow digit in the box, so it's this one, which makes this blue to finish the 3 in the box. And if this is yellow, this entire thing is yellow. Okay, so now the rest of these have to be blue and brown. So these are definitely blue because these touch brown and yellow orthogonally, so these have to be blue. This looks like it has to be yellow because it's touching blue and brown. Yeah, and that finishes off the 2 yellow cells in the box. Now this is blue because it's touching yellow and brown. This is brown because it's touching blue and yellow. This is touching blue and yellow, so it's brown, which is the last brown cell in the box. This is, oh, I don't know. Do I know? That has to be yellow. Yeah, because there's only one more yellow cell in the box, so it has to be the single cell, which makes all 3 of these blue. Okay, so I've almost colored the entire thing. These are the last 2 things. 2 yellow cells see this box, so this one has to be the yellow and this has to be the blue. Okay, so now I can number the rest of this stuff probably. Just wanted to get it colored first. So yeah, a bunch of 5s and 7s here. Okay, consecutives I'm thinking are probably going to help me. So this is 5 or 7, so this is definitely either 4 or 8, because those are the only numbers. I can't use 6. So the only numbers that are consecutive with 5 or 7 are 4 or 8 that are brown. So this is definitely 4 or 8. And then I need a consecutive digit with 4 or 8 that's blue. So this is either 3 or 9 because 5 and 7 don't work. The rest of these are 3, 6, 9. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, 4 looks at this one. So this is going to do this whole thing. So this is an 8, which means this is a 9, which means this is a 7. These are not 9. So, and this 3 sees this, so this is 6. This is 3. These are 1, 2, 4, and there's a 2 seeing one of them, and there's a 4 seeing one of them. All right, so 1, 2, 4. This one can't be 2. This one can't be 4. All right, what else we got? All right, brown cells down here that see 2 and 4. So these are 1, 8. These are 2, 4, 8. Or from 2, 4, and 8. One of these has to be a 1, right? Yeah, that's definitely true. Okay. Ooh, 3 and 6 see this blue cell, so this is a 9. So these are 3, 6. Wait, no, that's not true necessarily. Is it? No. Yeah. I gotta be careful. Digits can repeat in a region, obviously, because this has to be doing that. I hope I haven't been using that logic anywhere. That's kind of dangerous. A lot of times when you see regions, digits can't repeat. All right, so these are 6, 9. There's a 9 here, 6 here, 3, 6. This is a 6. This is a 3. 8's looking at these, so these are 1, 2, 4. So we get the 1, 2, 4 triple, but that doesn't really do anything. All right, 8, 2. I don't know if it's worth numbering all those. What's my next thing? Where am I going next? All right, so this is 1, 2. Okay, there's something there. 1, 2. So these are 4, 8. So this is 1, 2, which is going to do this. Now I have a 1, 2 pair in the box, so this is an 8. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 1. Come on, did that do anything for me? This is now not a 2. Neither of these are 2. This is a 4, 8 pair. This is a 2. I'm seeing there's a 1 up here. This is a 2. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 1. This is a 4. Alright, now we're doing something, dude. This is a 4. This is a 2. This is not a 2. 1, 4 there. Alright, this is 4, 8. Okay, up here, 2, 1. There's a lot of brown I just knocked out. This is 8. This is 2. 2 and 8 here. This is either 1 or 4, and it's a 4 because there's a 1 there. So this is a 1. This is a 4. This is an 8. This is a 4. Wow, this is going now. Did most of the logic and then just got a couple important pieces of information. Alright, so these are 2. So this is 1, 1, 8 right here. There's a 2, 4 looking at it. So there's an 8 here, 1 here, 2 here. Am I done with brown? I think I just did all of the brown. Oh, this 7's probably doing a lot. I just realized, yeah. I mean, I need like 1 yellow digit is going to do a ton. So 5, 5, maybe not. Okay, yeah. 7, 5, 7, 5. I can probably just do all of the 5s. Oh, meant to do 7 there. All right, so it's 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. And the rest of these are 5s. 5, 5, 5, 5. I think I just did all of them. Okay. That was great. Now it's just 3, 6s, and 9s. How do I do those? There's something that's doing all of it probably. This is a 9. 9 has to go in one of these two. Okay, 6 here, 9 here, 6 here, 3 here, 9 here. Okay, 6 here, 3 here, 9 here, 6 here, 6 here, 3 here, 9 here, 3 here, 6 here, 9 here. Very nice, dude. Earth, Wind, and Fire, dude. Just crushed the Earth, Wind, and Fire, dude. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. You know? There it is, dude. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.